I look right. So check me out. So early this morning, I come outside. I'm talking about super positive, feeling bright as hell. Right. Early, I'm talking about just as the sun was hitting its peak to rising. Right. I'm talking about that hue was coming through, multiple colors and all that. A lady was creeping from over here in the cut, and I, you know what I'm saying? I just knew. I'm talking about trying to move stealthy as hell. She went upstairs, hit the door, and she get into it with her dude. I knew then that I was gonna have trouble today. Not saying beforehand, but like I knew like maybe like about 5, 6 signs ahead of time. But I knew then that it was about to be an issue. And like that's why God be like, He'll provide for you. Don't depend on nobody. Don't depend on nobody in this world. Cause people will use that as leverage to try to eradicate you, try to exterminate you like you a roach, like you like you a rat. Yeah, man. Somebody don't like it. Well, I see it all clearly though. Somebody coming. But yeah. So I'm talking about literally, and it's literally across the way from us, right? 9922, 10122. So this how I went early this morning. Woman downstairs come out, make a loud noise, saying something about some peanuts. Come outside, woman across the way, she shooting up the stairs, and she making noises, whatever. I mean, they doing the arguing thing. But listen, I spoke life into her. I was speaking nothing but positivity. Told her have a good morning and everything, right? She go upstairs and she have it at it with her dude or whatever. Come into my sister's spot. She feeling some type of way. Like you can feel it. You can cut it with a knife, right? She's trying to be funny. So I choose my words kindly. I didn't speak to her like how she wanted me to speak to her in a negative manner because that's what she was looking for. A way to throw it in my face that I got somewhere to stay and you don't, which is a lie. Because, well, God allows me to lay my place to stay, right? So, saying all that to say this, I peeped these games already. And then look, we happen to ride. Lord have mercy, because she's so easy to read. We happen to ride by all the stuff that she literally set up before we got there. Everything was set up. Before we got there, I literally seen the pattern. Like, you can see where we going and what ways we going and what this is and what that for. And like, bro, come on, man. Everything from yesterday was a setup. Like, it was no coincidence. Like, everything she did was planned out intricately. If you think these people don't think in a higher level of, and I ain't gonna say them, I'm saying as far as the ones of these wicked spirits, these upper echelons, because she's just a puppet, just like the rest of them, just puppets in a bigger web of a game. But you know, the first thing they like to always say, "We get money though, we shining, we get money." But then you like when you get to talking to them, they sound miserable as hell. They really don't sound like they got nothing going on. Like, if you're not, man, prove me wrong. So I know what I'm seeing. Not even just seeing is like what I'm taking in, right? So, because God says to be observant, right? I'm supposed to take in and do my due diligence and listen. So if I'm listening to what you're saying, Not just looking. I'm listening to what you're telling me. I'm listening to all the factors around us, right? You don't sound like you're a very happy person. And for a person to constantly keep lying on someone else in a situation to make it seem like they're putting themselves above someone, you can't be too happy, man. That's not real happiness at all. That's called faking it. Really faking it, bro. Hey, it is what it is. Nah, I really detest that saying. It is what it is. No, it's what you make of it. It ain't no is what it is. It's what you make of it. So if you choosing to do these things, it's gonna come down to the point where God is not gonna keep sparing you every time. You're gonna get caught up. All right? God ain't gonna keep sparing you. You reaching your limit. All right, it's only a matter of time. Nah, I can only do my part and try to be as kind-hearted as I can possibly be. Right, but even to that most extent, even Christ got mad, and God does say that if you get angry, to go to Him and speak on it. Right, so and I need to work on that, getting better at doing that as well. Even in the process of having altercations, to go to the Father and really speak to Him in that moment. But then a lot of times too, I don't really feel like I handled it wrongly. Not to saying that cause yeah, no, I'm not even going back to all right, cause that means I'm sugarcoating. So what I'm saying is, if you're saying it not from an evil standpoint, but from a place of righteousness and from a good heart, and you really not trying to cause no confrontation, you know you're not trying to be the angry one, and you know that you trying to speak life and trying to be humble. Speak that peace. And then sometimes it is good to be quiet and just walk away. That's not a sign of weakness to always walk away, bro. I'm telling you, it's not a sign of weakness. Just to let them have it, it's not a weakness. Because, their judgment will come to pass. I just pray a lot of these people get it together, man. It's like, at times they be making it hard for me to see it, and then it's like, Lord knows, man. I pray and hope you get it right. Man, some of these people's hearts be look so dark. I'm like, why? What's the point? I said, too. Just seen that. I said 3 of them. And it's like I can't focus too much on you. I gotta focus on myself. But you know how that goes. Just another life in the day of the world. I know these demons after people. A lot of shadows. A lot of shadow people, man. Energy vampires, all that good stuff. I was beaming too hard, man. I was beaming too hard, bro. I knew this morning I was shining too hard, man. Like when my bro when my brother didn't hit me back, I knew the wheels was being turned in. I knew it. I asked him, I said, hey man, you wanna go to the mall? When I sent the other one, or holler at the other one, I said, boy, that ain't gonna go right. That ain't about to happen. I can see how I played out. But look, listen, when you look at the other side of things, and you see it from my perspective, you're like, man, home go in for every one of them.